Let's see. Let's go around for a little bit and introduce ourselves.
Well, I'm Azrion. I've been friends with Hakaishin since we were in middle school, and I'm coming in tonight playing a bard named Hugh.
Does he have a surname?
Surname? No, he does not.
It's Mungus Wang. You Mungus Wang.
Well, it depends on the situation. Sometimes yes. When he's going to a brothel, probably. And wanted to come in tonight to try and learn a little bit about how you do things here and see about how see if I could have a little bit of fun. I'm a DM myself normally on Saturdays and Sundays, but Hakaishin was talking to me about how you run things and the prospects of learning how to do DM and actually earn a profit from it.
Yeah, it's if you sink some time into it, you can turn a little coin on it. Like I pay my rent
Mainly
D&D right now, so it's kind of fun.
Mainly my interest tonight is just to have a little bit of fun and get to know you guys.
Absolutely. And they've had a little bit of an interesting time here. We just start with our Foundry specific order. We've got Nikel. I don't know if Nikel said anything. He's still muted, so maybe haven't.
Oh, I'm here.
What's up, buddy?
I've been sick and my throat's a little fucked up, so I'm here.
Oh man, I'm not gonna make you talk too much then. Nikel's playing a sorcerer. Sorcerer that looks like a halfling, but definitely not typical halfling traits. You'll probably figure out. Definitely don't want to sleep in the room. But Rajin pretty much volunteers. So Maldrin.
Yeah, me and Raj share the rooms because he doesn't take the bed.
Alright, Maldrin, introduce yourself here.
Well, Maldrin is basically a dwarf who had a very interesting couple weeks. He came from Neverwinter. He was tasked to go up north. He encountered some type of demon creature. He got pretty much impregnated. Luckily for the group, they helped me out and cure my Iron Man chest plate thing going on there. Maldrin's a cleric too, so that's basically. But he's also kind of like an idiot in a sense. Like he'll be blunt about things, but he'll try to be a tactician. At least, well, hence the word try. But basically, he's gonna be your somewhat your tank of the group, but not try to be as much as possible. He's gonna try to, heal people when they heal people and go up when he needs to go up. But he's basically a gun-ho type of thing, and he talks like this a lot. It's just kind of like my thing, you know. But,
All right.
Alright, Akashin, obviously.
Yep.
Saying that right. So he told you about his character.
He has told me a little bit about it.
Ashin the Purring Liar.
And I know about that character because I'm running an Elder Scrolls campaign on Saturdays. I know all about it.
Yeah, that's the great thing about D&D. We can bridge everything together, which is basically happening with Spelljammer here. So we've got Rowan on the end here.
Hello, I'm playing Rowan Saville, a high elf fighter, who, in the spare time, not his spare time, but he's a skilled artisan, a tailor, if you will, and out adventuring after some situations caused me to relocate to Icewind Dale.
Everyone's here kind of under mysterious circumstances. It's usually at this point in the campaign. I don't keep throwing secrets at people because one, I don't have any left, and two, they're either set in or kind of delved in. Most of these guys coming in have this unusual secret they're carrying with them. And currently in the town of East Haven, which is like one of the bigger settlements in Tin Towns. Go ahead and bring up this world map here. Kind of say they've had a little bit of a busy time around here lately. East Haven being one of the more populous towns, founded by rogues. They've, gosh, guys, y'all have been through a lot. A lot. So the general gist is, for the past 2 years in Icewind Dale, it's been getting progressively colder and colder. And that's because the goddess of winter's wrath, Ariel, takes to the sky every night roughly before midnight on a magnificently giant bird and begins casting an ancient potent magic across the skies that emits an aurora borealis behind her. This magic in turn prevents the sun from rising above the spine of the world to the south in Icewind Dale, and as such this land has not actually felt sunlight in about 2 years now. This means that from the hours of 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. you have daylight. It's indirect daylight, or considered dim light, and the rest of the time it's dark outside. In the spirit of that, the guys kind of started up in Bryn Shander, as very broke, poor level 1 adventurers often do. Met up at a tavern and decided they needed to get this motherfucking bread. Winter's coming, they're broke, and they need some coin in their pocket to get through it. So they kind of bound it together there. We've got I don't know, maybe I'll turn it over to you guys. What have y'all done so far? A little quick synopsis. Just to catch our new player up on Track's Tread already. Started in Bryn Shander, we hit Danica.
We cleared a mine, we killed a moose, we found some weird druids that wanted to kill us.
They got some property.
We got a building that we're turning into a tavern and an inn.
Rescued a guy off a mountain.
Yeah, we rescued a guy off a mountain. We found some Duragar and killed him.
How do they know if Duragar is starting to sprout above the surface in Icewind Dale? They've seen them post up a fort on the north side of Kelvin's Cairn, hewn out above the ground level.
We found a weird devil cult. And we just went to rescue some fishermen, and the fishermen were being eaten by a hag, so we killed the hag. And then we came back to town.
Yeah, that fancy ass cauldron. Food's kind of a limited supply around here. Like, people have a hard time fishing, have a hard time hunting, just because it's like -40, -50 degrees. Like, it's only going to get worse from here.
I definitely remember tipping over a cauldron onto a witch.
Yeah, we brought the cauldron back because it's magical, and we probably are going to get like infinite food at the tavern or something with it.
It produces 360 portions of soup a day, and all you need to do is fill it with water and stir it.
Yeah, wow. Basically free food at the tavern forever.
Plus we also discovered a Druid Temple that we kind of told ourselves we should go back later to figure it out at some particular date.
Yeah, when we were at a level that they weren't going to kill us.
Yeah, we were almost TPK'd on that because the.
Although since then we've seen Well, since then though, we fought one of the things that they summoned, and we killed them rather easily.
Yeah,
So
it was just really, y'all were young when y'all went over there.
Yeah, we were like
2?
level 1 or 2. Like, they might not be that much stronger than us. I realize we've only leveled up once since then. I think because we didn't know what that thing was and they were big, it scared us maybe more than it should have.
The good old crag cats.
Because we fought 2 since then, and we killed one really easy, and the other one ran away immediately. Like, if that's the best they're summoning, like, they're not. We might be able to take them now. I'd say probably not quite yet, but we're not far away.
So right now they're in East Haven, and they were wrapping up their fisherman expedition. Also checking in on a breadcrumb about some Duragar posted up at a ferry in here, and when they went inside the town hall to kind of talk to their McGuffin or whatever, Imdra, local captain of the guard, they went into a room and they keep seeing this mysterious substance that's like, it almost looks like black ice, and it's really malleable like copper, but it's crystalline, and there's supposedly some of it, a big stash of it stashed away in East Haven somewhere. There's a statue that when they walked into this room, they all kind of saw it, and time froze for a second. And they see this image of this crying lady with white hair, and they've heard about this legend of a local wives' tale, if you will, about this bride-to-be that haunts the lake because she's eternally looking for her husband that disappeared with her dowry. And this one bears a striking resemblance. And
I don't know the tag I'm doing there.
they wanted to help the person chained to the figurehead of a winged bull made out of this ice. And when they approached her, she went corporeal and basically started haunting, attacking, and fearing the group here. And last we left off, she jumped into Tarek's body, and Tarek really wants to go see the bottom of the lake all of a sudden.
Oh, that's not good.
And that's probably where it starts off, or rather than micromanaging this, at the point of ad nauseum here. If y'all are in East Haven and you have to get to a lake, Tarek, you're looking at roughly about a mile before you hit even water. So we're talking like 30-40 minutes if y'all just scuffling in the streets, roughly 10 minutes or 10 rounds a minute. So 450 rounds of combat there, give or take.
Well, if I remember right, I was raging, so it could be longer.
Oh yeah, and I'm at 3 hit points, by the way.
Oh, thank you for telling me. I'll get on that.
Yeah. As a reminder, I'm dying.
It's real early in the morning.
Into my view.
Yeah, it's real early, still in the morning. They're still kind of handling this, and it's at this point that you guys are kind of almost spilling out into the street, in a sense. If we bring up the East Haven map here. If you guys are at Town Hall at the pink circle here, you got a basically a straight shot kind of northeast to try and get through here. You're going to draw a little bit of a crowd, especially if you guys just go up and start beating on this poor little halfling, that's trying to get to the water. But what other alternatives do you have right now? As you guys are trying to beat the tar out of Tarek.
Well, was it Ronan's turn? Or, because we were still initiative at this point, weren't we?
Yeah, actually you were. Let me get y'all back on that original map so we can keep those initiatives and whatnot.
Yeah, because I remember Rajin was in another room we split.
I think it was about to be my turn to chase him.
It was Nikel's turn.
Yeah, because I think they already went over to talk to him, and I was about to follow him. And
that's right.
For some reason, I don't have y'all in combat anymore, but
yeah, I don't remember being alone.
I remember you were you were up there with Kaz, the paladin, but they have since quit. So
I
think Rowan was up there too. I think Rowan was up there too.
No, it was
Rowan came down already.
Yeah,
and
he jumped through the window. That's
we hadn't got to your turn yet for you to come down with him, I think is what happened.
So it's pretty feasible, Rajin, that you could come in the same manner that your friend Rowan bounded out this window over here, kind of greet your group as they're fighting below, which actually puts them right next to Mikkel if you were to do so. Otherwise, you still have Injur's office up here. You can stand in line for your fishing license, whatever you're feeling.
We're looking at where we're at. I think I may have went. This is why I'm over here compared to where I was. So it's probably not me yet. So I think the last thing that happened, I ran over here and I talked in his mind, and I got the ghost rather than him.
And
so that's why we know that he's possessed. Yeah, I think that's why we know he's possessed, is because the last thing that was I talked to him, or I talked to the ghost, I guess, and then whatever was going to happen next, I think.
I think that's the crossroads we're at. It's basically a brawl in the streets because Tark has his own motivations right now, and I think he just really wants to go for a swim. And y'all could, like I said, just beat him or attempt to stop this in a different way.
I could have maybe, if I had spell slots, I could maybe do something, but I've burned everything I have pretty much.
Are you guys seeing a map? Because I do not see one.
Yeah, that's mainly because I don't really have you in the scene yet, but you can kind of give a look-see here. What are you?
I thought there was just a glitch on my end or something. I didn't know.
No, you're good, bud. That's weird. I thought they had dark vision.
So how have I had the initiative? It was Ronan, Nikel, me, Rajin, and Tarek. From the last session, I'm looking at the video.
You can scroll up and just go in reverse order. Because I think Nikel had just talked to him, so then it did Maldron.
I think so. So I'll just do the first thing. Target. Let's see. What's my spell? How many spell slots do I have? Okay, I'm gonna use first level healing word on Unical as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then right. All right, you get 5. And then let's see. I might I see him, he's just bolting, he's not stopping. And I try to do the whole divinity thing, and that didn't work my last round. So I'm assuming he's possessed, so I'm just gonna do it. Sorry, Tarek.
I would have yelled out that she's in his head.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sacred Flame.
I don't remember you channeling divinity. I don't remember you turning undead. I mean,
I think he tried to turn undead before he was possessed. I don't think it was once he already was possessed.
That's fair. You only have the one use.
Have
I
to.
think
Yeah.
we did most of the fight, and then you were like, "Oh, I could have just turned her," and I think you tried it and it didn't succeed. I don't think you did it once he was possessed, though.
Yeah, wisdom. Dex saving
Dex.
throw. Yeah.
Yeah, give me a dex save there, Tarek. Pass out
Damn
at
it.
a 17. Target's unscathed there.
I'll move up. Geez, so shift
Still right.
2, 3, 4, 5. I'll get right there. I'll end my turn there.
Okay. So next would be this would be Tarek himself.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm going to get up to the wall, and I'm not sure if I have to target the wall or well, I'm gonna
Oh,
take a
that's a
swing
door
with my.
right there.
Oh, so I can just open it. Oh, okay. Then I'm going through.
Rowan can take a slash, right, if you wanted.
Yeah, you can take a reaction to hit him if you'd like, Rowan.
Sure. So just.
I don't really know what option we have other than trying to knock him out.
Oh, shit. My bad.
No worries. I'll take whatever the first dice was at a 10, so 15. Tarek narrowly dodges out of the way, almost like anticipating that you would come after him in a sense. It's by the hair of his chinny chin chin. He kind of gets out of the door.
Did I give him a little bit of a shave?
A little bit of shave. You hear the whiff.
Okay, so I'm not sure where I am.
Tart, you are roughly 10 feet, from where you started, and you got 15 feet of movement plus your action.
Yeah, I just can't see what's. I'm like looking at a black wall in front of me.
Yeah, it's just the constraints of the map. We can say you feasibly are running,
So am
the
I?
rest of the 15 feet away from the group, and then another.
Is it? Am I? But am I outside right now? Or
Yeah, you're outside
okay.
town hall.
So yeah. Sorry, go another 15, 10 to about there, wherever I. Since you said we're sort of heading northeast to get to the water, that'll be. Well, I guess I can dash, so I'll do another 25. Yeah. So. Now I'm kind of at the limits of the map, but I basically didn't do anything. I just took a dash action to take maximum movement speed toward the water, and that's it for my turn.
Okay, after this, the Rowan.
Okay, I guess I'll run into here, see what the hell's going on. I don't know how much movement I have left toward. Actually, I'll just move right here, and I'm gonna take a shot at Tark with this arrow.
Absolutely.
Regular. Sorry about that advantage earlier.
No worries.
19.
I'm pretty sure Tarek's stuck with an arrow now. Can you see it? Right into him.
Let's see.
So 8 damage. He is still raging. So.
Oh, so it takes 4.
Your dice say he takes 8.
Oh, I think it said he's raging.
He is. But
Doesn't that half my damage?
I don't normally ever tell people if their damage is halved.
Oh.
I always say your dice say you do 8 damage.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn. So.
Yes, sir. This would take us to the Kelia.
Okay, well, I would follow up here. I've got 35, so that's, what was that, 15? That was 20, so I'd have like 15. I could cover a lot of ground, despite being tiny. I have one spell slot left. The spells that are going to do the most damage is also going to make him run away farther.
Sorry.
So that's a bad idea. I'm just going to magic missile, I guess.
It's not a bad option. Come on, hot missiles.
Do we roll out 3 times, or do you just want to?
No, I normally take it, multiply it by 3. Run with that total.
Okay.
Tark's still standing pretty, but he's technically bloodied now.
Okay, that's all I can do.
Oh, is Maldron next?
Yes, I am up. I don't have no vision, so I'm gonna 5.
Or where was Rashid in all this?
Okay, so you kind of skipped Rajin. It was supposed to be Maldron, and then Rajin, and then Tarek. So I'll just have Rajin take my spot, and then we'll just go from there. I think that'll make more sense.
Do you want to take the path that Rowan did to get your allies there, Rajin, or what do you feel?
Did I see him go that way?
Oh yeah, definitely. You two were up here. You saw him go through this door, kind of bounce out this overhang.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be right behind Rowan, and I'm going to be sneaking, but I have no idea why everyone is beating up our friend.
You have a little bit of ground to cover here, so at 30 speed, that'll get you here, that'll get you dropped below to like a 10-foot, putting you roughly right over there. Yeah. You see the cat descend from the roof here and kind of plop down gracefully in front of you here, Maldron.
What is going on? Why is everyone attacking Arajin's friend?
Tarek, possessed. Get him. That's it. It's just panicking.
Now, if there's anybody that could close ground quick, it's our Tabaxi rogue here.
Alright. Again, can't see a map, so
Is that who is that?
I don't see a map on my screen.
Raji or Az?
Yeah. I was not seeing a map for a while, but now I've got the room that they were all in. But he's saying he hasn't seen one at all either.
Yeah, I've been sitting here looking at a gray screen the whole time.
This
You
one
gotta
right
refresh
here?
it.
Oh yeah, hit F5 and refresh out.
Okay. Alright, okay.
Better, right?
Yeah, now I can see.
There's a bit of a blood trail going that way.
How much movement do I have left?
I think that was like the full 30 you have, but you're well, you have your feline agility for one, and then you can also dash on top of that. So if you burn that, that would take you to 60, and then another 60 on top of that.
And I can't attack, right?
No,
you're
that
a
still
rogue.
leaves. You're a rogue, so that
you
moves
can
your
bonus
action
action.
up.
Okay.
You can bonus
Mhm.
action dash.
All right then. I'm gonna dash at him, and I'm gonna try to like tackle at his legs so that he trips and falls.
So I think it's something like that. You just see the blur of Rajin take off on the hunt here in the hallway. And so you're trying to shove him.
Yes.
It's kind of how that works in 5e.
See what my spells are not in.
Your spells are what?
I have spells on my D&D Beyond page, but I don't have them on Foundry.
I probably need to pull you in a new instance here. Were you wanting to cast a spell, or were you trying to shove him though?
I was just
Oh, just
looking at that, but let's see. So it would be like a strength check, right?
this would be athletics. And,
Athletics. Okay, of course. Normal.
it's very good athletics.
Oh, nice.
Tark, you
That's
can use
amazing.
either athletics or acrobatics, but you are raging, so your athletics is an advantage.
He don't want to get caught.
It's maybe because he's so short and his center of gravity is so low, but it's like you kind of go in to shove him and he just bodies your blow here.
Oh, great. Am I able to do anything else?
I think that's it.
Yeah, unless, I would have had to use a weapon to attack twice, right?
It would have just been a single attack because we burned your bonus action getting down here. But
Yeah, right.
but you closed the gap from being on the second floor, so
Yeah.
that's Tabaxi speed. Got to go fast.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's my turn, so.
Alright, from here, I think we go to Maldron.
Yep. All right. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, I don't see. I get to 25. He went up here. I'm assuming that's where everyone's going up. So
Yeah.
Straight up.
I can't reach him. So I'm just gonna dash then.
Okay.
5. Yeah. Okay. 30, 35, 40, 5, 50. I'll get to right there. Oh, let's see. What do I have for bonus action? No. I'll just hold off right now. I'll have my turn there.
So I'm gonna say this starts to spew through the streets here, Tarek. It's like 11 o'clock a.m. during the day, so it's light out. There are people in the streets who are like wailing on this halfling and firing arrows at him in the middle of
And
town
spells.
hall. Yeah, and spells in basically the vicinity of town hall. So this attracts attention rather quickly. I'd say like you got a few militia that's on your tail within like a round or two of y'all just trading blows, going back and forth. And I'm gonna say probably rapidly approaching our friend in the crowd here, Hugh. Is this? Hey, what would you describe Tarek at? I think this is important. I love the grimace.
The jacked halfling.
You got a jacked halfling coming at you.
Just running right towards me.
Water!
He's being chased by a dwarf, a child, some kind of boyer in the back, and a cat.
Just be honest, this is not the strangest thing I've seen. And
people are like getting out of the way, ducking behind
they
barrels.
One individual jumping. I'm gonna jump out of the way. I'm gonna try and move out of the way of all that and just watch the chaos. And I'm a relatively well-dressed looking human male with dark hair, clean shaven, and a fine red suit, black pants, and black boots. And they just run right past me, and I'm just, well then, bunch of spells and everything firing off. I'm just, this is okay then.
These guys have a little bit of notoriety. They've been all over 10 towns, basically knocking out problems and either making friends or making a few enemies along the way. It's tales are going around, especially in the past 14 days or so, about this ragtag group that's going around fixing things. They're almost, especially being a bard, you're kind of in key with the tavern scene, I imagine, unless we're not really going that route. But please tell me if that's the case.
My character would spend a little bit of time at the tavern every now and then. But...
Hey, you've probably heard a little bit about these guys. Sure enough, in the flesh, here they are, beating on one of their own in the middle of the street in East Haven. Sounds about par for the course.
Yeah, not the strangest thing I've seen in my days, so... Curious as to what situation may have caused all that.
Absolutely.
I want to keep a close eye on this. This seems like this just seems like an interesting kind of adventure going on here.
I'd say that in the sense that you see, I think it was Tarek's turn. Or Tarek, are you still beelining it like straight out for the water there? Full on sprinting?
That is still his intention.
You guys just see Tarek like knocking over, bowling people over in the crowd, like just dashing straight for the water. And he's probably about 60 feet away from you now, Raji. As you guys pick up another round here, I think it starts with
opportunity to attack him.
Yeah. You could burn your reaction to strike him as he's going.
Alrighty. Well. Okay.
Do just like a normal enemy, double right click on Tarek. Alright, we got our target, and then you can just give me your primary hand with the short sword.
Yeah, we'll do short sword. Come on. Standard roll.
So we got the spell card out. Yeah, let's get that attack roll in the Foundry chat. That'll hit at a 17.
Edge. Alright.
Dice say you do. 6. I don't think you have any allies next to you for a sneak, though.
No.
But still, a little bit more blood for the blood god there.
Blood for the blood god.
I keep flipping to the combat tracker, trying to pump y'all's turns. And I'm like, wait a minute.
How do I end my turn?
This is purely here mine right now. We're not running
Okay.
combat tracker. I think it's let's see, we finished there. We made your attack, Rajin. Naldrin, you moved up, so we go back around to Nikel. Was it that was first?
Ronan was first.
Oh,
Yeah,
Rowan?
Rowan.
Okay. Yeah, Rowan.
Let's see. I'm gonna go for the longbow again. Let me see, so I can target him. Attack. Oof. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna action surge. To attack him again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait. If I want to hit him with a special arrow, do I have to choose that first?
No,
Like,
not by the
do I
look
have
of it, because if you look at
to-
Vanishing Arrow, it says a creature hit by your arrow.
Okay, cool. Because that's exactly what I'm gonna do if it hits him. God damn it! Okay, and
Dice for the dice god tonight.
and I am gonna move up here. So I have a better vantage point if he shoots, and that's my turn. I can't believe how bad that was.
Okay. You get some interesting shots in there you can utilize. Alright, so we kind of close the distance here a little bit. We're warming up on the bow. You know, you've been inside. You gotta warm up a little bit. It'll take us to Nikel after this.
I will. I'll just fire bolt because I don't really have anything else to do.
Damn Tark and his AC. Little chonky. Chonky surviving.
I'm gonna just run my 35 and be done.
So from here, we're going to go on to Rajin. Tark's about 60 feet in front of you. But easily enough to close the gap with your cunning action and your movement.
Right. Did I see Hugh when we ran past?
I would say so.
I am very brightly colored. I have a very brightly colored jacket, and I was being very boisterous with my statement as you ran past. And I am following close behind the group, not running, but keeping a close eye, trying to see what's going on.
So I see Hugh back there, and Rajin just yells, "You, Swooskin with the fancy shoes, help us take him down. Hold him down for us." And I want to try to use Mage Hand to pickle Tarek.
Tickle Tarek and
Like get him to start like falling on the ground laughing because he can't get away from my Mage Hand. It goes pretty far.
would you act on this insistence here, Hugh?
Yes, I would.
So what's your initial reaction when you're here to help? What would Hugh do?
Well, I had Tasha's Hideous Laughter on my spell list, but I changed it out for something else, so I can't use that right now.
Isn't that how it goes sometimes, though?
Yeah.
That's just the way it is.
Uh-huh. Wish I hadn't changed that out. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just gonna try and tell him a joke and use enthralling performance. Or no, not enthralling performance. What was that ability? It's bardic abilities. New class. Who dis? They're trying to just knock him unconscious, right?
Yeah, we're going for non-lethal, I believe.
All right. Can I
sure,
use a
absolutely.
non-lethal shadow or non-lethal shatter spell on him?
I think Tark is a very beefy fellow, and they would be able to get him back up even if it was lethal.
Okay,
I
I'm going to.
I think the bigger objective is, can we get Tark down right now?
Okay, I'm going to try to get within 60 feet of him, and I'm going to go and pull out a little flute and just blow and do something terrible on this. This thing, I am abusing this flute right now, and I'm casting shatter on his eardrums. So I need him to make a con save.
Absolutely.
What would
Let me
he have
see,
to
how
roll
do I
for?
do
What would he have
this?
to roll for being tickled?
I think I'll handle that. Let me see. See, that's the thing. It always seems like a knee-jerk thing to me.
Oh shit.
I think the ghost is okay. It seems to be deadening out.
Okay, so what is that damage? On a successful save, they take half damage. That is 3d8.
Your dice say that you do 15.
Alright.
Which means we would take 7. And Tark is raging. Okay.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration and give it to Rajin. Say, well, I think you may be able to take your friend down with a little bit of help. I'll give you a hand. Please ignore my terrible playing. I'm not actually a musician.
He said hand!
I'm gonna do this real quick. So, have you worked on a virtual tabletop much?
No, not really.
Okay, so Foundry's real cool. You can do a lot of really cool shit in Foundry in terms of automation.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're gonna inspire Regine, I'm gonna have you double right click him.
Alright, where is he on there? Right.
You have some kind of template placement
Yep,
up.
that is probably for Shatter.
Your Shatter, yeah. Should be able to hit escape and knock it off that.
Okay. Go away. Alright, so double right click.
So if you have 4 triangles around them, you're good. So after that, go to the features section of your sheet. And you can use your bardic inspiration from there. You just click the dice to the left of the word that appears over the icon.
Alright. Use ability.
So this shoots what we call a spell card out in the Foundry. And I think if you hit damage, it'll place the actual buff on him. I'll probably bring up something asking like you to choose a dice. You're level 3, so it's still what, a 1d4, I believe.
We'll probably have to just go through that when the time comes. It's not my turn.
Yeah.
Oh no, all the automation, you can like set the dice value to it, and whenever it rolls it out here.
Oh, it's a D6. There it is.
Bet. The automation crapped out. Oh, well, just remember you have a D6 there. But
So just add a D6 to whatever roll I do.
There it is.
yeah.
Okay, I can do that. That's easy.
Normally I have like some automation that'll put a buff on it, but I'm gonna look why this isn't working in here in a little bit.
I could just add a D6 to simplify it.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll press on into our combat here. Let's see, there's that. There's our machine. You're kind of getting up there and closing distance. Or you made your attack already? No, not recently. Yeah. Okay, Rashi. Go up there and swing at him.
Go where and what?
You would be going after. Sorry, let me move you back there. Tarek. I'm assuming because you have your bonus action to be able to close distance with a mirror. So you can kind of run up there and get your melee strike in on him.
Okay. Let's see. All right, I got it. So bonus action. I'm going to use.
Your bonus action would probably be used to close the gap because Tarek's sprinting. So he's like 50, 60 feet in front of you right now.
So it's just an action then?
Yeah. If you want to close the gap in melee.
All right. So he's still running, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I want to use an action to use an object. I want to throw one of my 2 oil flasks on the ground to make him slip, if I can.
Okay, I'm down with this. So what you're going to do is make a ranged attack. This will be like a 1d20 plus 2. I don't think it's like something proficient. Yeah, you're not proficient. So it'd just be a 1d20 plus 2.
1d. Oh, that's d12. Oops. No.
And you can also add the 1d6 bardic if you wanted to this.
So, latest 1d20. Ah, dang it. D20, and then it was a D4 or a D6.
D6, and yeah,
Okay.
something kind of like that. Wow.
How did that happen? Oh, it -1. Oh yeah, I guess it's supposed to.
Nah, so it'd really be an 8.
Jeez.
Yeah, just low dice, sir. It happens. So here goes
Oh my god.
maybe not attacking Tarek directly, but yeah, it kind of splashes off to the side. Just throwing a little too chaotic in the heat of the moment here. This would take us to Maldred.
How far is Tarek from where I'm at? Because I know we're outside at this point, right?
Probably about, let's see, Tarek's got 25 feet, so 60 feet away.
Okay, I'm gonna move up 25. So that puts me at math 35
35
feet.
away.
Yeah. And then I'm going to do, since this guy is not stopping anytime soon, I'm gonna cast command. I'm gonna say grovel. So on his turn, he's got a full stop.
Okay.
Right, please God work. He's got to do a wisdom saving throw. Hopefully you're bad at that. Yeah.
So if this was Tarek in control of Tarek, he would totally have to do this, though. However, in its current state, you can't seem to affect the host of Tarek, or rather the internal machinations of Tarek right now.
That is true, because I have to see a target. So there's no way to stop.
It's more like in its current state, your magic wouldn't be able to affect what's happening.
All right. Okay. I tried. All right. Well, let the running begin. Marathon. Let's go.
No kidding.
That's my turn.
Okay. So that'll take us to, was it Rowan at the top and then Tarek?
Yes.
Okay, Rowan.
All right, let's do this arrow shit again. Oh, that's what I'm looking for.
A little bit better there.
Yeah, he's good. I'm sending him to another plane real quick. Let me see. Let me bring this up. How do I do that?
So you'll go ahead and do the damage to him, and that'll force him to roll the save.
Okay. Oh, there it is. I didn't see it was there.
Tarek, you should be prompted for a save. If not, give me a charisma save.
Oh, should I have gotten him damage from the longbow as well?
Yeah. Yeah, and it should have been damage from the longbow.
There's my 20 for the day.
So, God, you have negative to charisma, and you still made the save.
Apparently, this goes really, really wants Tarek, y'all.
Oh, if they made the save, then I'm going to cast Silvery Barbs and make them re-roll it.
Oh, nice.
Tarek, give me another charisma save.
Not so fast, you scoundrel!
Alright, Tarek
I don't know what's going on here.
At this point.
Nice.
So do you need a refresher on Vanishing Arrow? A creature hit by your arrow must or be banished. While banished, the target's speed is 0 and it is incapacitated. At the end of its next turn, the target reappears in the space it vacated in the nearest unoccupied space if that space is occupied.
Alright, so you see Tarek zip away from this plane of reality, and appearing in the space is our spectral host here.
Kill it with
So we
fire.
can see the ghost again.
Yes, you can. Tarek is not there, but the ghost is suddenly in his place. Seems to be exercised in his body.
Who is next in the initiative count? Who's next in line? Because I'm about to give them advantage, because that's the other half of Silvery Barbs. I'm about to give them advantage on an attack roll, ability check or saving throw.
So that would have been Tarek next, but he's banished. So our ghost is going, and then after the ghost would be Nikel.
All right, then it's going to Nikel.
The banishment was a good plan. All right.
Yeah, this one played out pretty well.
I was expecting it to go that way.
The ghost is going to turn and give Rajin a good touch here.
No, don't touch me.
Oh yeah, good touch for Rajin.
No.
Bad touch. Ooh,
bad
really
touch.
Indeed.
No.
Rajin, you're going to take 18 necrotic damage as the ghost whips around. Gives you the grossest high five.
Okay, I'm hurt. I'm very hurt.
Yeah, Rajin's not looking too well after that.
Welcome to the party.
That was definitely over 75% of my hit points.
Oh God!
All right. So after the ghost goes, that would be Nikel coming up with advantage on this level.
I still don't have a lot I can do, so. I guess I need to use that advantage, though. So maybe help Modern out, but I'll firebolt it.
That'll hit.
Nice firebolt. Oh, I was thinking fireball. Damn. Oh, still great.
Dice say you do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's taking half of that, but I'd have nothing else to do. And I'll close the distance as best I can.
That's what cantrips are for, though, right? Alright, so you close the distance up here. I think we went to, is it our Bardic friend next, and then Rajin, or the other way around?
I think it was Rajin then.
Yeah, Rajin. Yeah.
Rajin. You just got the bad touch here. You're feeling a little sickly after that. But this ghost isn't exactly looking too hot either.
Alright. Maybe I'll get a freaking good roll.
I hope so.
So, I would like to use my green flame blade.
Okay. Let me pull your sheet in real quick.
Is you brandish the weapon used in the spell's casting and make a melee attack with it against one creature within 5 feet of you. On a hit, the target suffers weapon attacks normal effects, and you can cause green fire to leap from the target to a different creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of it. Okay, so can I hit the same creature?
No, in the case of green flame blade, the flame jumps to another creature. But if you do cast it the way it is right now, if I'm not mistaken, you can get your spellcasting modifier as a plus damage, which for you would be like a +1. So it'd be like rolling your normal attack, but you get a +1 damage. Plus, it's technically magical when you're using it.
Okay.
So there is that distinction as well.
How did I get all my hit points back?
Sorry. That was when I imported your sheet. If you look now, you got spells.
Okay. Here we go. All right. So just add a +1 to my attack roll or the damage?
This would just be the damage.
Okay.
Actually, that's just the second target that takes the extra. Just roll out a normal attack. But you'll have the benefit of at least doing full damage.
weak, dude.
Warm up rolls. Warm up rolls.
Bonus action attack again.
Okay. The offhand dagger this time. Much better.
That was so close to being bad.
Alright.
I can damage. And then that makes it a 5.
And you, yeah, that would.
All right. Then that's my turn. Please don't hit me again. Oh my god.
I think this would go to our bardic friend now.
Yeah. Alright. Well, as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on our furry friend here.
Okay.
Oh, another healer! Thank God.
Give you a little room to work with here. Much in the same sense, double click him to target him. You may still have him targeted. Yeah, you do.
I do.
And go ahead and burn your Healing Word from your spellbook. And that'll give you the chance to upcast it if you want, or however you choose to. And once you click something, it creates what we call a spell card in the Foundry chat. That's like a clickable card. And running everything out of there will work nice with the automation. So from here, you can just click that word healing in Foundry chat, and it'll prompt you whether it's normal, crit, yada yada yada. Just roll it out at normal.
Okay.
And Rajin gets 7 hit points back. Very nice, very nice.
For my action, I am going to shout at this specter. I'm going to shout at the specter and say, as my action, you know, you really are a vile creature. And I'm casting Vicious Mockery. It's a cantrip.
So much in the same untarget ruin or untarget
rushing. Do not want to, you know,
no friendly fire
him.
And rushing doesn't need to be told he's a vile creature.
Rajin's like, Rajin knows this, but that's not
Unfortunately, our ghost saves out at an 18 there.
Taking no damage.
That seems to be unshakable by your insult here.
It's heard worse.
Probably. Alright, Maldrin.
Was not insulty enough.
Maldrin will be really annoyed. I'll kind of get in a maneuver to where I'm kind of behind. Because we're out on the streets, is there stills I can kind of be like half cover in a sense? And I could still see
Yeah, there's probably like stalls in certain places, or even little nooks and alleys you can duck around.
I'll probably get to a point if he's within. Let me double check. Oh, I could do this 120 feet. I'm just gonna get behind, and I'm sick of this dude. Or this woman. I'm just gonna go Scorching Ray. Let's finish it.
Excellent. Let's go nuclear.
Alright,
so I normally do a rollout. 3 attack rolls.
Okay.
Jeez.
So that's 1.
Why can't I get rolls like that?
Here's 2.
Oh, holy shit!
2.
Comes the 3rd one. Come on.
Very nice.
So the first one was a crit.
Yep. Yeah.
Basically, a free upcast.
Okay, so that would be, let's see, damage. Okay, so the first one would be a crit. Bam.
So
Nice.
that very much kills him. But go ahead and blast her some more.
Oh yeah, I'm just searing into the ground. So second one
Just
would
hit them
be
like a machine gun. Just
1, 2, 3, 4. Right. 1,
Oh,
2, 3,
shit.
4.
Well, the second two would be 2d6s, I think.
Oh, 2d6s? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because you crit on the first one.
Oh,
but...
it already automatically adds it. Okay, I thought for sure. I don't know. I'm having fun with it.
Nah, that's the main thing. That's the main thing.
Could we get a description of this attack?
Yes, please.
Of this ghost getting just obliterated.
So how it is, it's like one, it's kind of like off center, but a little bit higher than her eye line, like by her face. The other one's like behind her, and the other one is directly coming like above her head. The first one blasts her face, the second one blasts her like side of her hip, and the third one comes down like a godly raid, completely obliterate. Here, there's a little crater where she used to float.
Interesting.
And that will teach you for messing with Rajin the Purring Liar.
So Tarek's just gonna like reappear into a crater above a crater.
Basically, Tarek's gonna come back. One, wondering where the hell they are, and two, where the hell they are now. Like, and three, probably what the hell just happened. Give me like just a minute, guys. I'm gonna top up the water.
Oh, that felt good.
He sent me to the other plane of existence. The whole screen went blank, so I could hear you guys, but I couldn't like see any of the action. Very trippy.
Really?
You were banished.
Is that really what happens when you get banished? Awesome.
Well, he could have kicked me into like an alternate voice channel or something, so I wouldn't have been able to hear you either. So I just been like sitting there, I think the game was broken or something. I'm sure he would have messaged me, but that would have been the full experience of just like, okay, I would go sit in this like a silent room while you guys beat up. But I mean, the map just went blank for me while I was in the other plane. But I could hear you, and I can see the I can see all the attack rolls in the chat box, but I couldn't, I just can't see the tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Who did the banishment? I forgot. Yeah, Ronan did, right?
I did, yes.
Yeah. Here comes the meme.
Where do I look at the meme?
Yeah, that was a. That was funny. Like I actually just thought that gives them time to recover. I didn't realize that would absolutely let us see the ghost.
Yeah, I was thinking we would all like run up and be like surrounding him, so when he appeared back, like we'd all just wail on him real fast.
But now that just fixed the problem.
There it is.
Eric, have you been exorcised? Eric? Just start shaking him. Eric!
I don't feel so good, guys. Just let me rest here in the streets.
But Rajin risked his life for you, my friend.
I appreciate it. I just need a little bit of a rest.
I'm gonna run up. I'll cast Cure Wounds on you. That's my last spell slot for the day, boys.
You're out. I'm out.
I'm back, by the way.
You get 4.
You get 4. You're welcome.
So yeah, Tarek zaps back into reality here. Well, he has no idea what's going on. Feels a little beat up. Doesn't remember anything that happened since.
Laid laid down in the crater.
Probably a little warm.
All right.
What are y'all thinking now, guys?
I'm going to say, well, that sure was interesting, and you sure took a beating, little one. And I'm going to give a healing word to. You know what? I'll just do. Take care of your ranged fighters.
this meme of this old girl with a freaking popsicle. This shit used to kill me. Kill me, bro. Every time I saw her.
Like, I just wonder what the original context is.
Ah, God, she was like being picked up from daycare or something, chased by a kid. I can't remember.
It is. It's exactly that.
Gotta know your culture, internet memory. But yeah, if y'all make your way back to Indra, finally, press your way up here. We originally came here to.
We came to tell them we found the fishermen.
Well, we found what's left of them.
Yeah, just to let them know we found them, and we took care of the hag.
Probably took some possessions, some rings, some keepsakes back to kind of prove of their demise here. Indra would tell you, I'm just absolutely heartbroken that I've lost some of my best fishermen out there, but I suppose a deal's a deal. She kind of goes into a filing cabinet here and looks for Daragon, Dayron, Darth, Dazan. Here we go. She kind of reaches in and pulls out a sealed up messenger bag. She says he had 2 items in his possession when he was captured: a copper tube and a gray sack.
Or tube.
She kind of puts both of these objects onto the table before you.
And grab them up.
Probably just take them and look at them when we leave.
Don't be shy. Take them with you. You've earned them.
Yeah.
Don't use them for trouble inside my city walls.
Weird copper pipe.
You're really faint, Reggie. Can you move your mic a little closer?
Can you hear me now?
Much better.
Clear as day.
All right. Rajin just says, "This one thanks you for the weird copper tube."
Yes, well, I hope it keeps you entertained. She's gonna give you that little side eye white woman look.
It doesn't take much.
Do you have anything better?
Probably not.
Fancy shoes. Hold on to the copper pipe.
All right then. I was just tagging along to see what kind of fun you guys would bring me to. I didn't think I was going to get rewarded. Spin it and then put it into a pocket.
If you don't want it, give it back.
Oh, I never said I didn't want it. I am just saying I'm grateful.
Well, I think.
So, what were those names that she was listing off?
She's just going through a few random names in her filing cabinet. Landed on Dazan, who was the name of the wizard that was executed in East Haven. The one that was burned at the stake.
I believe we filed that under not our problem.
Yeah, but she said
Yeah.
part of the reward for getting your fisherman was you were able to take this Dazan's last possessions here, which included a copper tube and a gray sack that looks rather mundane.
Is there anything in the sack?
When you reach in there, there's like 3 little tufts of hair. They all have like different coarseness to them. Different, like one's real fluffy, one seems to be like real grainy, almost like cat whiskers.
Are you trying to insult Rajin? What is this?
I figured you took the items and left.
Yeah, I think we were taking.
Oh, did we leave? Okay, well, I'm just gonna. What is it? Is she trying to insult us? What? Rajin is highly offended.
Regine, are you looking at the bag?
Yeah, I thought I had the bag.
I mean, what do? Do you take this hair out?
Yeah.
You reach in and grab one. Will you give me a D8?
A what?
D8.
Roll a d8.
Roll a d8.
Okay.
You start to empty out the bag before you hear, and you take one of the tufts and throw it on the ground, and right before you hear this,
Oh
and
my god.
there's a little boar that's popped up right beside you.
What in the world?
Where did that come from, Raj?
Quickly, become hair again. Do it again.
It kind of looks at you.
Be hair again. How do you make it be hair again?
It's like nuzzling against your
Right.
legs here, kind of scratching itself.
Good thinking, Rajin. We could use breakfast.
How in the world
Kinda-
did you do that?
kind of rolls over.
I didn't
on
know
the
it was
ground.
going to become an animal.
What were you asking there, Hugh?
Have I ever seen anything like this before?
You can give me an Arcana check. You maybe heard stories about strange bags that summoned up creatures in a variety of flavors and accoutrements, color schemes.
My friend, that is a useful magic tool. Obviously, you can gather a friend by pulling out one of those hairs, you say?
That's like a small wad of hair.
It looked like something Rajin coughs up every morning.
So Maldrin will iterate. So every time we pull hair, we get bacon.
You
pretty
could
fucking
get
neat.
more.
The
You
pig
could
is
get more
like
bacon.
rolled over on its side submissively at this point, like showing its ribs and its bacony goodness to you.
I'm going to start rubbing its belly.
That's right. Tenderize the meat.
So yeah, you got a little boar that's here next to you, and you got a bag with 2 tufts of hair still left in it.
All right, fancy shoes. How do I make it become hair again?
Hey, I'm not sure. I've only heard stories of these objects. I've never actually held one before. So I've do not have experience with this item.
Oh yes, but it's very easy to be very condescending to Rajin, though. Yes, I see.
Oh, that was not my intention. I apologize if I have offended you, my friend.
Rajin is always offended.
Well, I will be sure to apologize to you whenever I offend you.
Anybody looking at the copper tube?
I would like to inspect it, seeing as he gave it to me.
It's got a stopper on it.
Got a stopper on it? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Like a twist off end.
Oh, okay.
Whole thing is like maybe like the size of a dime in terms of cylindrical size.
Only one end has a stopper on it?
Correct.
Oh, I am going to go ahead and attempt to. Well, I'm going to go ahead and open it. Just see what's inside. Hopefully, it doesn't blow up in my face.
You kind of hold it away from you, twisting off the top here. The cap falls off, and no bang, no boom, no surprise flowers, no rabbits jumping out. You kind of tilt it back towards you ever so gingerly. There's a piece of paper inside.
Okay. I'm going to take out the piece of paper and take a look.
Sorry, I'm just getting clarification here. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, you're seeing various diagrams, but this is not something that is in your expertise, especially for your bardic abilities. And in fact, this may be someone more inclined of a sorceress or we could say even a wizardly type ability. There's a rather interesting few diagrams on it, though, denoting some kind of radius that's kind of sketched out in the sides here. It looks to be like a 20-foot sphere. You keep seeing these big explosion diagrams.
Well, this seems like it would probably be useful for if any of you are of the arcane persuasion, if you use arcane magic. It's not in my repertoire.
Is that 17? No, actually, give me an arcane. Give me an arcana check. You may be able to suss this one out.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Yeah, you kind of put two and two together. I'll go ahead and PM you, that way you can belay it to your group.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, you guys.
You can check that on Discord. Feel free to do with that what you will.
I think my computer just went full retard.
Uh-oh.
Okay, it loaded up now.
It was my Discord message.
Discord message made my computer freak. Alright. Well, this will if you use this, it will fire off a small bead and create a detonation at your target. Has a decent range on it. Who wants it?
what is it again?
It is a scroll of fireball.
Oh. Maldred's
A
like,
sorcerer or a wizard can use it.
Oh.
It's more about. I mean, like you can always use an item as a spell
Yeah.
scroll, but to like inscribe it, we would need a wizard. But anybody can take use of it. It's basically
Yeah, really, anybody could. So that's what. Who wants it?
Yeah, but Maldred's like, oh damn, only sorcerers and wizards and the smarty pantses. I can't fucking have nice
what does it
things.
do? What did I miss?
It's a. Go ahead.
It is a scroll of fireball.
Oh,
Nick L was like, I'm the primary magic user here.
Well,
I could probably take it.
I will hand it off to you to decide who will use it.
Maldred, like, over
Raj
you passing
immediately-
over the
Rajin-
paper, looking over, like,
Rajin immediately tries to intercept.
Really, anyone can use it. It's
Give it to
just
me!
it takes a certain know-how.
We got a few casters in the group here.
As long as you can snap my fingers and create a little illusion in my hand, do a little magic.
With the scroll interest, Tarek, or I don't know, I may see Tarek using the bag more than anything.
I successful in intercepting the handoff.
So usually
He wants.
I leave this up to y'all to do loot. If it comes down to it, we'll roll for it. But yeah.
If you all want to like have a big thing over the scroll, that's fine. But like, I don't. The rogue is not the person who needs a scroll of fireball. Like
That's you.
Like you're one of the last people in the party that needs it. like you maybe need it more than the barbarian, but
This one will find a way.
More than anything, keep it in the group loot. I would say that's usually the best way to go about it. To go figure out what you would actually do with it. The party loot. But yeah, you're one scroll of fireball richer, and you guys have this great bag that seems to produce bacon. Y'all are probably tired at this point. It's
probably long rest time.
Just a little bit. I don't know what our bardic friend would do here in the meantime. They're probably well rested. Like, geez, these guys haven't even slept.
Yeah, I'm just looking at them thinking they really need sleep.
Like a shit shower and a shave, basically. They're all looking a little haggard.
Well, a couple of them look like they were the shit. Like they were, chewed up and shat out.
One might have a large arrow wound in his shoulder.
And they'd retire over to the White Lady Inn and post up for a night. Or I guess for a day here. You can certainly get yourself a little sleep so you won't be tired, but I think this is a good time to discuss what's really left on your schedule or your dinner card here. Y'all have an inn opening in a few days.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take a long rest in the morning, lick myself clean, cough up a hairball,
Leave a present for the innkeeper.
Yeah. Or just shove the hairball into the bag, thinking I can make a clone of myself.
In terms of things that y'all have standing to do, you're gonna have to get some meat because right now you have a dry end. And there's something about a monster attacking fishing people over here if you wanted to pursue that. But You don't have much on the horizon other than your inn coming up.
Are we still in East Haven?
For the moment. Like, we're settling down, taking a long rest. We're getting up at about 7 p.m., or at least the majority of the group.
Didn't we find a message or something in the Duragar base about somebody meeting somebody in
There was a meetup.
East Haven?
Yeah, I can pull that up real quick. It was basically a letter that said something to the effect of, like, brother, we have the, what is it? The case of Chardolin is
buried
in
moon
East Haven.
crystals. We found the Duergar fortress. It reads, brother, you'll find me on the frozen ferry in East Haven. From this new base, the search of the Charlatan continues. Long may our father reign over this dark land, Dearth. The guy whose name is Dearth. We gotta find Dearth.
Absolutely. And this kind of ties into these weird little Durgar they've been seeing around. And they kind of got a bit of a doomsday prophecy when they were interacting with the cult of Levistus. And basically their heroine over there said that you guys are going to be coming up against a very large threat to 10 towns based off of a Durgar named Sardarok Sunlight. He has some kind of plan for the systematic destruction of the entire area here. But if they go at him too soon, they're just gonna, get mopped, basically.
Yes, we should probably go take care of that.
I mean, Heppel told you guys that y'all needed to explore some of the deepest and darkest secrets in the far reaches of Icewind Dale before you even thought about going towards Sardarok. So she did kind of leave you with that warning, but the only thing you really have is, going and checking on this fisherman if y'all wanted to do that, but probably more pressing is you need some meat. Your end's like opening up in like a day or two. Y'all ain't got nothing to drink. And maybe to kind of tantalize y'all, I'm going to throw a little bit of information at you that we need to open up and start thinking. So in Discord, you guys have a new section that's opening up called Downtime. It's going to be at the top, kind of its own little subfolder in the chats. And a bunch of it's read only. It kind of goes over some rules about building onto the end, some expansions you can do off the end, things of that nature. But I'll also give you a little bit about downtime and what y'all can do in downtime.
We still have our flyers that we have to pass out for one. Number two, did we have like a shop? We had a shopping list. We had to get mead, but was there anything else on our agenda to fix up the place, or they were going to take care of all that?
Yeah, y'all paid in the $250, so it was basically turnkey, which I also had the map done.
Oh, that's the well. Don't show us yet.
Yeah, that's
over there.
that's the big one. No, I wouldn't spoil it for you.
Yeah, I think they were supposed to basically have everything done. We were just supposed to deal with food and drink and stuff.
I mean,
Which we got food from the cauldron. We got food for the cauldrons. We just need something to drink, and we're pretty much good, I think.
And where can we get the drink exactly? It can't be at Good Mead, right? Or it is at Good Mead. Yeah. Okay, yeah, duh. Okay.
I think I told you all about this.
It's the only place.
It's
like,
literally in the name.
Yeah.
And it's the one place that has a circle around it, no X's on the map.
Hole, you never know.
Yeah, you're gonna find meat at Dugan's Hole. It's gonna be the best moonshine you ever found.
It's kind of like y'all are interacted with this area, and you've interacted with this area, because This place all shares the lake. This place all shares the lake. And these guys you really haven't been down towards over here. Goodmead and Dugan's Hole used to be like warring cities, duking it out over resources. That's why this is called the Red Waters down here, because it used to just run red with the amount of bloodshed on the soil. Goodmead, I think it was roughly about 80 years ago, 80 to 90, they basically emancipated themselves from needing to use the lake and went to like a sole apiary type of society. So everything they do in this town goes towards working in the apiary for the bees, and then the mead hall for brewing the mead. And all the profit they bring in from that is divided amongst the people that work in the mead hall. So it's a very like work in, work out type of thing. And thus they're able to buy in everything they need because they have this luxury of selling mead to tin towns. But if it's 7 p.m., would y'all head over there? Because you're looking at kind of a late entry, probably about midnight or so. I think it's 4 hours or 5 hours to get over to Goodmead from East Haven.
And do that.
Yeah.
And rest
It is
up
quite a
again
trek.
till it opens up again, you know?
It's everybody works in shifts with production in Goodmead. It never really stops. Somehow they're able to keep magic bees here that don't freeze in negative 40 or 50 degree weather. And no explanation on that, but you know, magic bees, D&D bees.
Because bees, that's why.
Basically, but you guys would, I guess, spend some time heading over to Goodmead in there, and you know, the few people that are home resting at this point are resting, but there's still a buzz going about Goodmead, even at this late
I see what
hour.
you did there.
As we're traveling, Maldrin will turn to Ronan. I'll go, "Oh, I almost forgot, Ronan. Oh, is it you? I'm sorry. A lot of shit's been happening. That stupid little Shahooligan, little dude. Is he still inside you? Do you still feel him?"
A hooligan.
Yeah,
Talking about the Chingwa.
yeah. There you go. That's it.
What kind of check do I do for this? Because I do not know. Like I don't think it's like I would know if it. I would have known if it excreted from me in some way, right?
Hopefully. I'll tell you what I'll do. Give me like an investigation advantage.
Takes off his pants. Is he still alive?
Do you say investigation with advantage or just investigation?
At advantage. Nobody
Just
knows themselves better than thyself. You kind of pat down. You know, it hasn't crossed your mind for a little bit. You kind of forgotten about it. You're digging through your possessions, digging through your pockets. And you go to like that one spare hiding pocket. You know what I mean? Where you keep a little doobie or a little cigarette or a little nip or whatever you need, a little flask to get you through your
pulls
day.
on the rubber glove.
Turn to your left and cough. Yeah.
Inside, you find this really smooth, kind of like a gray stone. It's about the size of a quarter. And embedded on it is a person. It's got this wild and outlandish humanoid head with bright mohawked hair and these kind of underbite and overbite tusks on it.
Okay. Is there anything else besides that, or is this pretty?
You don't ever remember picking this up.
And this is just something I had on me?
It's in your pocket, like in that deepest of stash pockets that you've got.
Could you describe it one more time for me?
It's a flat stone, almost like a coin, but made out of stone, smooth edges, uh, extremely symmetrical. And stamped on one side of it is the visage of kind of like a humanoid face, but it's way more elongated, like a big chin, long nose, pointy ears, and they've got like an underbite and an overbite of tusks, and this wild mohawk of a head.
Kind of like
And
an
it's
orc.
a little bit more long face than an orc. Orc would be real stout. These are real elongated by comparison.
Can I do an Arcana check on this thing?
Give me like a
Or
nature
history.
check. I'll let you do Arcana or Nature.
I'm gonna choose Arcana. Okay, that's a really good Arcana score.
You can't quite feel the source, but you feel that somehow this stone is watching over you. And I will tell you, while you have this stone in possession and you do not have it identified, if you take cold damage, tell me, and this stone may or may not activate.
Okay.
That's a fancy stone. I didn't know you collect stones and carve into them.
Yes, this is very weird.
I have a question. Am I with you guys?
I would assume so. I'd assume you'd be kind of tagging along. If they would invite you to do so, if you'd be interested. Maybe especially at the lux of hearing them opening their inn here.
I would happily go along with you guys if you invited me to, but I'm not going to assume.
Not so fast. Not so fast, Fancy Shoes. You have not even introduced yourself yet.
Oh, that is right. My name is Hugh. I am an entertainer, and I begin to twirl a long black cane that I carry with me in my hand, and I say, "If you are opening up your own tavern, as I've overheard, maybe you could use some entertainment in your establishment. I may not be that good with the instruments I carry at the time with me right now, but I am learning very quickly. Spent a little bit of time practicing. Probably not going to blow out anyone's eardrums with another flute demonstration. I could probably give you a hand with raising some funds for your establishment if you need a hand with that."
Would be interesting. Tell you what brings you out in this godforsaken cold hell that we call Icewind Dale?
Well, I've been seeking adventure all across the Sword Coast recently, but felt that I needed to move to new climates, get a different perspective of the world.
Oh, I for a second I thought you said you ran away from the circus, but you know,
Oh no.
traveling performance, you know.
Well, no, I didn't run from the circus. I left it to my. I left it.
Same thing.
I didn't run from a circus, but I did. Well, I wasn't running per se, but I did leave one.
Ooh. Well,
Can you juggle?
yeah.
I can certainly try.
Do it.
Hold on. I stick the cane into the snow so it stands up on its own, and I go and pull out a dagger. My friend, do you have a extra dagger or two?
Yes, here. I give him 2 of them.
All right, I'm gonna attempt to juggle.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Dexterity check?
Probably performance in this case.
All right. 1 second, I need to check something. Okay, no, none of that is going to help here.
What does
right
your
now.
cane look like?
It's a long black piece of it looks like it could be wood or metal, and it has a simple curve to the handle of it.
Just basic cane.
Yep.
Okay.
and I'm going to attempt to juggle, so here's my performance check. Come on. Alright. 16.
Yeah, you maybe have like a moment of hesitation or two, but you totally stick through it. Through the confidence and bravado here, manage to juggle these 3 daggers, kind of moving them as you are talking amongst the group here.
Hey, he's pretty good.
Yes. One more, fancy shoes, and I throw in my long sword.
Oh God. Do I need to make another check?
Yeah. Suddenly got a little bit harder.
Oh fuck.
Oh no! 12!
Apparently complicated things just a little bit here as you're tossing them around. You kind of let one slip. Will you roll me a 1d4?
Oh no. Yeah, I can do that.
You're gonna slice yourself for what is it? No, we'll do that for 1 damage.
Rajin, what the... you gotta think of balance, my man.
Ha! You suck,
how much
fancy
did I
shoes! Take that! And then I just look at the group. Can we keep him? I like him.
He's not a pet, Rajin.
Rajin wants to keep him.
How much damage did I take?
One. I think he said
I'm
one.
sure the people of Lonely Wood will pay a lot for this show. No doubt about it.
Well, I
That's-
haven't juggled
that's 2
in
votes.
a few years, but
2
I can.
votes that we keep him.
I haven't juggled in a few years, but I can certainly shake off the rust. Next time, warn me before tossing in such a large object.
Maybe we
Where's
should have
the
a
fun?
list
Pick
of
up
what
the
you
Where's
can
the
and
fun
cannot
in
do.
that?
What was that?
Oh, I said maybe you should have a list of what you can and cannot do. It's like, for instance, you can juggle knives, but you can't juggle swords.
I mean,
Speaking of which, give me my weapons back.
As a list of things I can do, I am very good at my stage makeup for certain characters I've played in certain roles in the circus, and I am also talented at playing the viol, a stringed instrument, and the lyre, and the lute, and a pan flute. I pull out a simple little pan flute. It's made of the same black wood as the cane.
You're just a walking band, huh?
Well, a little.
It's impressive. Yeah, I mean, we could
Most of
sure
these are
have
small
some
enough to fit in
entertainment
my-
as we're walking through this snow. I mean, the only thing that's really entertaining is seeing Rajin steal shit, but you know, we could have some music too with that too. It'd be kind of.
I can certainly perform for you on this journey.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yes. As Rajin's kind of like rubbing his hands together like an evil villain. Yes. Good.
you know, have a few more strings going, a few more attachments made, some bonding on the road. It's probably a little after midnight, and you'll eventually get into good mead here. Kind of dark, but let me turn up the lights for you.
It's dark.
It's dark. It's dark. Good mead. If you guys look at Discord right here, we've got our crest of good mead. That's our stein with an elk antler on it. Kind of true to the earth. You know, everything's about the mead here. Not much in terms of interesting things here. You have the main building, which is the apiary, kind of here in the center. And other than that, there is an abandoned shrine to Timbus that's in disarray, kind of in disuse off to the side. Otherwise, every single other building here is residential. There's no inns, there's no shops. You're kind of in Podunk, USA here. So my daddy says I'm the best kisser in the county. And even walking in at midnight here, like, there's a bunch of fire, or smoke rather, coming from the chimneys in the local buildings here, but you can still see, like, if we kind of bump it back down here for a second. It'll probably be kind of like this. A little bit of light going on. Over at the meat hall.
Seems like a party is going on over there.
It looks like a rave.
Hey, Hugh, maybe they need a DJ.
Well, I have never seen such fervor before in a celebration, but I will certainly enjoy the show.
Yes,
I want to see what my competition will be.
you will entertain.
This one.
The battle of the bands shall begin.
All right.
Nickel, he may have tapped out, not feeling too good. Oh no, he got on his phone. Yeah, as y'all get into good mood here, the only positive activity around seems to be centered in this meat hall. You occasionally see like a person leaning out through the front. Welcome back, Nickel. So yeah, I think you guys are just naturally drawn into there. You walk into the kind of northeastern part of the building, and there's like a grand serving hall with just extremely long wooden tables and various tankards that are on them. In the back, there are these massive brewing barrels and just a hustle of activity. There's probably a foreman towards the back screaming out, "Hurry, hurry, hurry! We must hurry! We are simply behind in production since our loss." Kind of calling out, seeing anyone slack there. "You there, Jovi, pick up the bags. Hurry up now. Kirsten, you take those barrels over. Get the starter going." They're just absolutely being diligent and spotting every little nuance of productivity that's being lost, and them themselves just engaging in what's going on. Everyone seems to just be hustling, running, moving, transporting, mixing, something with the production in here, even at this late hour. What do y'all do?
Is there any open bins as if they're producing wine and all that? And I wanted to see if I could stick a finger in it and taste it real fast.
No, what they're mainly doing is brewing in these really large vats and kind of draining off into, or trying to drain out into barrels. But even then, this foreman is saying, "We must hurry up. The loss in the recent barrels has put us a few days behind, and we simply just cannot let this happen. We have to catch up. Double time now." Kind of looks at you. "You there? What are you doing there?" Kind of pointing to you guys. "Get to work."
Look,
I think he's talking to you, Maldron. Get to work. You heard him.
Look, if you want to be able to eat in this town, you're going to have to put it in your work. What are your names? I don't recognize you.
I'm the one you
Are you
pointed
new to
me.
night shift?
No, we don't work here.
What the hell are you doing here? It's nearly midnight.
Yeah, you're right. What the hell are we doing here? It's midnight, guys. I mean, the thing is, we're trying to get some drinks and maybe I don't know, food, wine for our bar.
Oh, you're trying to make a bulk order. Right, great. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, our speaker is dead. I'm afraid until we get another one elected, nobody will be negotiating a contract for you.
Oh, I'm gonna laugh. Why, did he die from over drinking?
I wish, no. A savage Furbeak came into town and stomped his chest in the middle of the street.
What the hell's a Furby?
A Furbeak.
God damn it.
Yes, I have.
You really screwed the pooch on this one.
I believe a
Are
Furby
Furbies
is a
canon?
creature from the Fae.
Me.
Oh God, the I have some fucked up nightmares about some of those little fuckers. I had one as a kid.
Just don't let them eat after midnight.
Don't feed it after midnight. Fuck off. It's one of my favorite movies right there. Well, ones. Yeah, they're telling me that something called a Verbeeg, which any of you all have kind of experience with giants? Something
Tark
we could
does.
hinge on that? Tark? Yeah. Yeah, Verbeeg are like if ogres are the meatball, Verbeeg are the brains. They're usually a little bit smaller, lankier, very intelligent creatures, and they're technically giants.
They might be giants.
Yeah, they might be giants. They are the tactile ones. They're the ones that'll get the big dumb ones and be like, "Yeah, go smash him because he took your kitty," and then they'll stand in the back and throw spears. They generally fight pretty intelligently. They're smart, tactile.
Is this creature still causing trouble for your town?
I don't know, other than stealing 3 barrels of mead and killing our speaker. I mean, that's a nice little road bump. We're going to have an election that's going to happen in 2 days or so, and have a good majority of us let Duvessa, but she doesn't seem to want to. Duvessa, excuse me. God, what is her name? Olivessa, excuse me. A vast majority of us want Olivessa to be the speaker, but she doesn't seem really wanting to step up to the game here. And, the others like Shandar, but he's relatively new, and some of us older, more set-in folk would rather have someone experienced and lifelong commitments to the meadery rather than a newcomer.
I'm willing to do it.
If you want to help, go kill that damned Verbeeg.
Alright. This one will kill the Furby.
Something we could do, I suppose. What would we get for that?
Some drink on the house, or let you sleep here? I mean, I don't know what you're expecting. We don't have much in terms of material possessions.
Could you
Generally,
give it
around here, you work to earn your keep.
We're opening a tavern. Could we get a discount on our mead?
I couldn't tell you. Such decisions are left up to the speaker, and we don't have one elected yet.
You're not giving us a lot
This
of reason
one would
to
like
do
to-
this.
I'm sorry, sir. That's just above my pay grade. You must understand.
Can I roll for electoral interference?
I was literally going to do that.
I'm sitting here dying because I just saw the meme that just got put in the
I
chat.
want to be put in the running. Rajin wants to be put in the running. He will become the speaker.
It's certainly a possibility. I take it, look, we don't really even know who's going to be speaker, and who knows? It could only live for a day if that damn thing comes back and kills another one.
Rajin will kill this creature, and then he will become your speaker.
If you want to go kill it, it was last seen heading into the woods to the northwest.
Well then, shall we be off? Off to hunt this creature.
Yes. Friends, are you ready?
Yeah.
I suppose.
It is rather late. We could get a fresh eye on it in the morning, or you have to continue like it is. I mean, I know we just got up at 7, so I've been awake for 5 hours. What do y'all think? Sleep in till the morning, or press it right now?
Because we did get a long rest in the morning, and then we headed out at night. I mean,
Yeah. I don't think it'd be a good idea to head out now and then take a point of exhaustion for it.
true.
That's our bard. They get hit by exhaustion. I can sync your sleep up right now at this point. Just head out at like 7 in the morning. Be good for it.
I mean, we shouldn't get exhaustion unless we go like 24
Nah,
hours. Which
you guys would.
we napped at like noon. We'd have plenty of time if we wanted.
Y'all wouldn't necessarily
Probably
put
would
your
be in our
bard on
best
that.
interest to sleep first.
Not even if it's like not even a long rest, just kind of getting you guys synced up on the same schedule, so to speak. I mean, you get up early enough to where you guys kind of press out towards the woods real early, talking 7 a.m., like already out the door, dressed, packed, ready. Start pressing towards these woods here.
Yeah.
So, you guys probably turn this back up. Get past this little tree line right here, making your way into the forest from there. Yeah. It's kind of a little of an uphill ascent coming over this ridge right here. As you're maybe, what's the ruler say here? Yeah, maybe like 85 feet from the tree line. You see a guy that looks like a hunter or a trapper. They've got a bow strapped towards the back. They've got maybe like 2 hunter's traps slung across their shoulder. One of them looks like they have a small animal actually actively in it. And this dude is wide-eyed, like huffing, puffing. You can see the frost or the air coming out. He's breathing hard. He's just sprinting as fast and as hard as he can towards you guys.
Battle positions.
Shield wall!
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's on an intercept. I think he's probably a good 20 feet off course, but he's just like beelining it straight towards town.
Sir?
Maldrin will yell out, yeah.
He kind of looks and snaps back to it and kind of, skids to a stop here. And he's, oh my God. You won't believe what I've seen.
What'd you see?
In the woods, five of the men from here, the local militia, their chests just caved in. He's pointing towards his head, just gone, just smashed like grapes.
Did you see what smashed him like grapes?
No. I saw him in a clearing up there, and as he's kind of gesticulating around, making these exorbitant, like, hey, you don't understand, the thing was like this big, and he holds up his hands to like the size of a bowling ball against his chest. They were just stowed in like that. He's got a small little fox that's kind of pinned in a pressure trap. It's not like cut his leg or anything, but it's definitely like whimpering as it's being kind of sloshed about here with this guy's adulations and movements here.
Can I use my sleight of hand to try to free the creature?
Ooh, like in normal circumstances, I think maybe, but this is a pressure trap, so this is going to cause you to like have to take this trap and like forcibly open it. So it's I would say like you could try, but it'd probably be a disadvantage.
If I distract the hunter holding it, will that even it out for him?
And put it at a normal.
All right. I am going to pull out my piece, part of my disguise kit for the makeup and everything, and I'm going to go and just put a little bit of just make myself look a little bit better. I'm going to walk up and I'm going to say, and I'm doing that to cast friends, and that gives me advantage on all charisma checks. So charisma based ability checks. So I'm going to just start talking to him. My friend, please calm down. Tell me more about what you saw out there. Give me did you see any tracks or anything that that were leading in any direction?
Just absolutely large footprints.
Which way were they heading?
A singular set towards the northwest, sir.
Good.
It's massive.
Tell me, what do you do around here? Are you a hunter? You provide food for the people. Do you have family in town?
He holds up his traps with the fox still dangling here. He goes, yeah, I'm a trapper. I earn my keep by getting some protein and some game into the bellies of the people in town around here.
All right. Did I distract him? Did I distract him well enough?
I would say so. Why don't you try and give me the sleight of hand at
I am
normal
trying to
Reggie.
find sleight of hand. I don't know where it is.
Go to your abilities on your sheet, attributes, and it'll be right above your double check stealth. Sleight of hand.
Okay. All right. Jesus.
The fox is maybe hesitant about you coming up, especially being a big, scary cat.
Yeah, predator.
It's reaching for its leg here, and it starts to yip. As it does so, the hunter turns around and sees you basically.
Put my hands behind my back immediately. Just Rajin was doing nothing.
What were you doing with your hands there? You ain't gonna be choking me. I ain't getting my chest stoved in. No. I'm gonna go warn the village about this.
Rajin just wanted to pet the fox. That's all.
Right. Well, I need to talk about the people and the missing militia members at this point. So y'all can just bugger off.
All right, please, do not take offense to what my friend was doing here. He was just curious, and you know what they say about the curiosity in cats.
This one was just curious about the effectiveness of your trap here. He just wanted to acknowledge the fine craftsmanship, and I would like to roll deception.
Okay.
Did I give him advantage?
Damn it.
He's kind of looking at you and goes, look, I don't do no free meals. If you want to buy the fox, it's a gold, okay?
God damn it. Maldron is right there. He kind of goes in his pants. He's like, here. I toss him 1 gold.
He undoes the trap here, kind of scruffs the fox, undoes it with one hand while putting it against the ground. Kind of says, "Here," and just hands it to you, Malgin.
And I'll grab the fox. Here, Rajin, this is what he wanted.
Yes.
The fox as Malgin holds it out, kind of curls up in your arms. Here, Rajin seems very content and happy in your embrace for the moment.
Yes. Good. Good. Just kind of scratches the fox behind the ears.
Cats and dogs living together. Mass hysteria.
Well, actually,
McCluskers.
foxes are more closely related to cats.
As Rajin just kind of scratches it behind the ears. Yes, you are safe with this one.
What do
It's
people
kinda
say?
chicken.
Oh no, sorry. What does the fox say?
If you've heard a fox scream, it's nothing pleasant or like the song.
What color is the fox?
It's probably like a vibrant white with like a black tipped tail, kind of markings around the ears and the face, like grayish. Yeah, definitely a snow fox. This person, he says, "My name's Veth, and like I said, I gotta go warn the town that 5 of the damn militia's dead. So I ain't going back there. But you see my tracks, right? You follow them. Take you right back to it. I ain't going back there. No, fuck that."
Is there any other traps that we need to worry about so we don't end up like the fox that we just bought from you?
Not for me. I've got my traps, but maybe some other hunters have baited up out there. I can't really say.
Well, thank you for the warning and thank you for the fox.
Thank you for the coin.
Yep. Try yourself a
Thank you for the information.
It's probably following Fef's interaction here, probably been 45 minutes that y'all press into this heavily wooded area. It's just after 8.
Going to go ahead of the group and keep an eye out for traps.
Absolutely.
Also, as we start to walk away, I'll just be like, why do we anger everyone we come in contact with? Is that something we're going to do? Like,
well, she just was curious. That's all.
I was wondering if this was a habit of yours.
As this one said, Rajin was just curious.
it's not.
He wanted to pet the fox, and it did not go as planned. I'm sorry.
Like I said, Hugh, entertainment, and I kind of point at him.
I'm not saying it's always Rajin.
Everyone has their day, it seems.
Well, I will be prepared to give you some entertainment when my day comes to. How did you put it?
Anger everyone we meet.
Anger everyone we meet. I will do my best not to anger anyone that we come across.
It's probably a good 45 minutes, like I said, after you got pressed into here. We're deep in the woods with the snow-covered pines you're passing by. You discover the remains of the 5 militia members who look like they were clubbed to death. New fallen snow has already begun to settle on their corpses. There's about 5 quote-unquote bodies in all. All of them seem to have been smashed from the neck up into definitely an unrecognizable face, basically a paste at the top of their corpses here. And all of them have either severely mangled limbs or literally like dented in portions of their torsos. They're just all kind of ragdolled around this opening here. This clearing in the woods, rather.
Well, that sure is unpleasant. Ugh.
Did it look like any stuff was taken from their bodies?
No, all their weapons are still on them. Like they have their belts, their bags. Nothing looks like it was, taken.
He only has a thing for alcohol. Maybe this could be. The thing is, where is there any tracks, and if they are, how fresh are they?
Give me a survival check.
Be good at those. Survival.
Some kind of tracks. Definitely, they're large, but you can't really make out what they are or what they would belong to. They seem to be leading a little further northwest.
Well, there are tracks going up northwest. Thing is pretty fucking big, whatever this thing is. Could be our culprit who took the meat and stomped the speaker's head in. Just like these poor bastards here.
It does seem to be the same, how did he put it? This investigator I once met, the MO of our killer.
Yeah, M.O.
I have no idea what it means. I just heard this smart investigator person in Waterdeep say that once.
Like it. M.O.
M.O.
Well, men, shall we go?
Shall continue kind of tracing these tracks forward in here. As y'all are walking, it's probably Tarek in front, right? He's usually Tarek and Maldred.
Yeah, I
Well,
like to be in
yeah.
the back for some distance.
Tarek 1, Maldred 2. I can tell Tarek.
What the hell is that?
Oh
It's
shit!
a D1.
I don't like that.
Oh, what?
You know, any random
flipping
rolls
a
from the
coin.
DM, you gotta worry.
Tarek, you're walking along the trail here, kind of just taking in the tracks and trying to pick up on any subtleties of change or nuance about immigration you can glean. You're so engrossed, in fact, that you missed this probably gumball-sized snowball. It's a perfectly round circle that just comes flying through the air and pelts you right in the face. And what's your reaction here? It's like square in the nose, just this tiniest of snowballs.
The tiny snowball?
Absolutely tiny. It's like the size of a gumball. Or a marble.
Like large hail?
Like smaller than a golf ball, even.
I think he'd probably spin to try and see what it was.
I hit you.
Right from the front of us.
Yeah, it hit you like square on in the face.
Yeah, I think he'd get up and try and I don't know, try and get a beat on what threw the snowball.
Machine, the fox bolts out of your hand and begins running towards the source as you see this little itty bitty person that looks like a pine cone with a mask on. It's maybe 2 inches tall.
Friends, Bugsy has found a clue.
Bugsy.
Does this look like those
That's the name you gave your friend.
little magical things we found at that other?
That's what I was wondering too.
Almost identical, in fact, as it digs in its pocket and you see it pull out this red gem or berry or something, tosses it towards the fox. The fox kind of leaps in the air, grabs it, and starts running towards the little chingwa. The chingwa gets up on its back, and you just hear this mysterious little whistle humming through the air. It's got like a little cowboy hat on. It just kind of takes it and swirls it in the air and starts galloping off on the fox towards the horizon here. As it does so, it throws something at you here, Tarek. Let me see what we can find.
Have I ever seen one of these creatures before?
Maybe you guys have, or you haven't explicitly, but these guys have practical
Yeah,
experience
we've
with them
definitely
here.
seen them before.
Tarek, I want you to roll me a 1d3.
D3. How do I?
You might have to go to Foundry chat and just type, like, without the single quote in front. Okay. There is another object that kind of pegs you in the forehead that this creature took. It's going to ping you for 1 point of damage. In fact, it was chucked at you so hard here as you kind of have this maybe like inch long line from being smacked in your forehead with this thing. You look down, and it's another charm that's very similar to the one that Rowan had on his person. This one instead has what looks to be like a rough-hewn ball on it that seems to be in motion, almost like it's being thrown. Not really sure what it does, but remember that description. Kind of bewildered by the sight around you guys. You don't have much option other than to chase after the fox that's been full sprint ahead, or collect yourselves and press
is
forward.
definitely already on that.
Yeah, I'd be following Regine.
Just a second. Get up and go use the restroom before we get into this next part.
Alrighty.
What's our plan, boys? Are we gonna beat the little people up, or are we gonna follow the fox?
We already forget about the Furby.
True.
Hmm. I don't know what to do. What do you guys want to do?
I don't care. I think every stupid plan we do, it kind of goes in our favor a little bit. So,
Well, I will be here to back up whatever stupid plan you guys come up with.
so because I kind of like walked away a little bit. So Tara got hit by a snowball, and then he got hit again. Is that what happened?
By a little memento, a little token of some kind.
Yeah, hit by the similar rock to the one that Rowan has.
Oh, okay. Maybe
So it has
Vernon
a
could be
different
whisperer.
it has a different symbol on it, but it's the like a same kind of stone.
Mhm.
Vernon could be the Chewanga whisperer, man.
Yeah, then the Chingwa ran away riding on the fox.
As if it was its mount.
Oh, okay.
Did you guys?
And he was wearing a cowboy hat and whistling like an old western tune.
That's funny.
You guys
I thought
continue.
I was a showman.
You guys continue along here, and you're coming up to these massive tusks in the ground. And kind of a cave that's off in the distance here. Let me get y'all on a map here.
Is the little cowboy riding the fox heading the same way as the tracks we were following?
Kind of, but they veer off. Kind of at the point you guys notice there's a cave coming up.
Mm.
So we either chase the fox or follow the tracks.
I'm gonna show
Well-
you guys kind of what you come up to. You can make your decision from there.
And your mission is to collect the mead, or to earn favor with the mead company, and get your guys' tavern some supplies.
Maldred will probably think maybe that fox belonged to that Chewanga. Maybe
That's what
possibility.
That's what he's thinking.
You don't really see anybody around you. That's because you can't see in the dark.
Nope.
Kind of like Tarek here. So between one of you, you can always right-click yourself and click the fire icon in the upper left, and that'll light a torch.
I'll cast light on Tarek, so you're able to do light, Tarek.
That's Maldry. Go ahead and double-click target, or actually no, that's right. The automation doesn't work. Here, let me do it like this.
I'll just do light. Where's light? Where are the dying? There we go.
And so now, at least with Tart carrying a light source, you can see a little bit better. You guys see the very large mammoth bones that are in front of you
Oh.
here.
Thank you.
So beyond these, this icy mire of bones, skull, and tusks of a long dead mammoth is a yawning cave mouth.
So,
Rajin, do you want to do the honors?
Maybe that small creature was leading us here.
Do we see tracks or anything leading to it?
Oh yeah, there's those massive footprints that are in here.
Machine will do the honors.
Alright, Nicole, do your thing.
Oh yeah, I'll make a link with Raj.
Raj, give me a stealth as you move around here.
As Rajin goes by, I pat him on the shoulder and say, "You've got this, my friend," giving him bardic inspiration.
Stealth.
Excellent.
I'll make a link so we can communicate.
So you can add a 1d4, or excuse me, a 1d6 to that.
Or you can
hold
save
on
it.
to it because that was a pretty good
Yeah,
roll.
so you can save it for 10 minutes if you want.
Yeah, that as
Yeah.
well. So
I'll
you're
hold it.
feeling pretty stealthy as is going in there. Quiet as cat's feet. Now, where do we go from here, Rashi?
I'm going to investigate the tracks.
And they're kind of making a natural kind of curvature around here.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to about.
You see some kind of hole in the back of the room over there. Will you give me a perception?
Perception?
Probably an advantage this.
Advantage?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Nice.
Maybe the whiff of some stank over here, like something is decaying in this hole.
Uh, so as I push forward to about here, I'm going to cast my silent image, and my silent image, let me see.
On this stuff right here?
No,
Oh, I see.
yeah, my silent image is going to be basically a copy of me.
Okay.
And it's going to run back, or kind of like stealth back to where the group is, like down here. And since it can't make any sounds, it's just gonna kind of like wave its hands, but then like
You
hold
can
its finger over its mouth, like hush, follow me.
wait.
But hush.
You can communicate with me telepathically.
Oh, I forgot. Okay.
Yeah, he's in the mood.
That's part of his character. Great.
Well, so
if that happens, I'll be like, Rajin, what the fuck do you want?
no, he's not gonna do that. All right. So he's gonna say, basically to Nikhil, he's gonna say, tell the group to come forward, but be quiet.
Okay, come forward quietly. Got it. And I'll let everybody know he wants us to come in some quietly.
First thing you take note of is a bunch of sleeping animals in here. Looks like a few sheep and goats. Must be at least over a dozen curled up in this pit here, Rashi.
Is there
Okay.
anybody at this campsite?
Yeah, there's a burning fire
Just
here
warming
with
up.
some meat over the spit, kind of roasting away, giving this beautiful aromatic going through the air here.
So there's no like people here.
I am looking at your passive perception real quick before I tell
I
you.
would say hold on, guys, because we probably need to roll stealth if we're going in.
Yeah, that's why I'm staying right here.
Yep, waiting at the entrance.
Regine, you hear something, but you can't really make it out. Give me a perception check. If you don't mind, sir. It's a good perception, Regine. You're hearing something come down this hallway, and as you kind of look, you see a torch that's on the ground here. And you're occasionally hearing this shh, 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 scraping sound that's coming from down this direction over here.
A scraping sound. Kind of sounds like something's being sharpened.
A little bit, yeah.
If we're advancing, do we need to do something?
You may want to try and get inside of Regine here.
Well, I guess I'm a little stealth because he said to be quiet.
Yeah, I'd like to stealth as well.
Some stealth rolling in here.
Okay, how tall, how big is the cavern? How tall?
Probably 15 feet. 15, 20 feet.
15, 20 feet. Okay, I'm gonna run up to the ceiling.
Okay.
So I'm where I am, but on the ceiling.
Absolutely. You're like 20 feet up.
I have disadvantage on mine.
Oh no.
That's okay.
Oh,
That's not
yeah.
bad at all.
That was pretty good.
I think y'all are kind of rough.
I didn't do so good.
What about Rowan here? You want to give me a stealth row?
Yeah, 1 second.
Alright, so
Bardic.
you two kind of pulling up the the back here. And Tar, you make it through relatively unscathed, and you're unfazed by seeing all these sleeping animals in a pit here. You kind of see a fire pit going off. Say with you, Maldred,
Oh, no.
you contain
Okay,
your
can
excitement.
Well, can we see tracks? Because otherwise, I don't know if we know what direction he went.
You see the big clomping tracks that still are kind of where the pink arrow is.
Okay.
You kind of see him down there. It's probably when I want to say for the good point of RP, when Hugh and Rowan kind of turn the corner here, they maybe gasp in adulation just a little bit at seeing all the animals.
What are those? Are those goats?
What?
Those are goats and sheep. And they kind of hear you, and one kind of looks up and goes, meh. Two more kind of look up and meh. Meh.
Shh, shh, shh.
Yeah, they'll start getting up and meh, 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 meh.
Oh no.
Rajid, we're making lots of noise.
You hear that?
Shh,
The
shh,
scraping
shh.
stop, Rajid.
Alright, I'm going to it's goats and sheep, right?
Uh-huh.
Herbivores.
Uh-huh.
Then I'm going to cast a silent image of a pile of lettuce, kind of. I can actually click on where I want it to be. How do I do that?
You can just kind of break out the drawing tool, the pencil. Do you have that?
The drawing tool, yeah.
It's kind of a pencil on the left-hand side. It lets you freeform or draw cubes or things like that.
Alright, how do I use it?
Or even just saying you're placing it in the pen and pinging it is good enough for me, really.
So, Yeah, I don't know how to use
That's
it.
alright. You can just tell me you're placing it in there.
So that waypoint that was just placed, 2 over to the right.
Okay. You say a few of them start to go in there and try and graze on it, but the scraping has stopped more than anything. That's kind of the concern. And let me kind of narrate what I've done here. Sorry, it's on it.
Everybody hide!
Are you telling me that, or are you telling everyone that?
Everybody.
What do you mean
Okay.
hide?
I'm gonna be quiet.
And it's kind of looks like this. Oops, no, it's gonna be ugly. That'll be something like this right here. Mirage. As you see, comes and picks up the torch and starts approaching.
Oh God.
When it looks around the corner, it doesn't really see Raj, but it sees you guys right there. And it goes, "Oh, what you do here? No hurt babies!" And it draws this massive spear it's got out at its side and kind of holds it. It calls out, "Friend! We have enemies here! Come, friend!"
I want to cast friends, and I want to try say, no, not enemy, not enemy. We are friends. We are friends.
So at this point, some wheels of motion have to put it.
So that's only going to pass a minute anyway.
I think you can totally have that in your right. We just have to see where you land in your initiative here.
Okay.
That only gives us a minute anyway, and then it pisses them off afterwards. So
Yeah, they'll definitely know I use magic.
like it literally says in the spell, like they know you did this, and then they're angry at you and will attack you.
I will buy you time.
Yeah, Hugh, go on to the fist icon.
Oh, yeah.
And then you'll show your dice, so it's on the top right.
Kind of on the right hand side. You're probably on the chat window. Change it over to the fist, and that'll roll your initiative formula out.
All right.
You get the low rolls out early.
You see what I'm talking about there? Perfect.
Oh, yay.
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
Beautiful.
I think Raj, you're our last one out of initiative here.
Majin.
Dude.
Rajin.
I'm trying.
He's panicking.
Rowan, you're the first to kick it off here.
Okay, well, I guess I need to move over here so I can actually see what I'm shooting at. Oh! That's lovely.
This is going to be so much fun.
Yeah, so let's attack.
Oh, my.
Oh, yeah!
Boy.
There you go, starting out strong.
Let's get this.
Nice.
Cool. I'm gonna take an action surge right now.
Gotta love it when they burn them so much.
It's so nice.
Ah, shit.
I had no dice on that last one though.
Yeah, that was bad.
So
Wait. Time out. Is that arrow did hit. Let me see something. Let me see something real quick. What is my
Yeah, I would look at that seeking.
I'm looking at the seeking. I'm looking at the seeking right. No, I'm fine. For right now, I'm just gonna hold.
Okay. So Rowan starts us off. That bounces us to Nikel. This seems to be kind of a theme here.
So, like, how tall is this dude?
Pretty tall, like probably at least 10 feet up in the air, and they've got a spear on top of that.
So he could probably reach me if I got up on him. Okay, so not doing that. Who is next? Do we even have anybody going? Okay, Tarek will run in. Okay. I guess I don't really need to clear the way because I'm not really there, but I'll move over here and I'm just gonna firebolt this round since apparently something else might be coming.
Dude, what's the natural 20s night? Let's go.
Dude.
It literally could still be terrible. Okay, not bad. I was about to say it could still be terrible because it's just 2d10. If they both roll bad, it doesn't matter.
Dress to impress.
That's a night of good crits there.
And that will be all I'm doing.
Okay. For Rajin here.
I'm going to sneak attack.
Yeah, it's barely audible, sir.
I said I'm going to sneak attack.
Gonna go up there and get a tap.
All right.
I'd say you'd be able to surprise him here. He hasn't seen you in your stealth, and you're probably ducked behind this wagon here. You may even kind of skitter up on your belly and stab his foot or something.
So advantage or normal?
Yeah, I'll do advantage because you were hiding when he came barging through here. That'll hit.
All right. So damage. And then how many for sneak attack? Let's see.
Should still be 2d6, I think. But go ahead and just roll out that damage formula. 6 on top of that. Still looking relatively good. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn there?
Yep. I'm going to bonus action attack him with a dagger. If it lets
probably
me.
Like right there for melee range.
Not letting me roll an attack for a dagger.
Should. You've got the ability to do so.
I don't understand what's going on.
Can you left click the dice to the left of the word dagger?
It's not pulling up an attack roll.
Do you have him targeted still? Oh, that's why. Yeah, no target on him.
I can't even target him.
Hit F5. Maybe reload.
Right, crashed.
So advantage or normal?
This one would be normal because he's seeing you attack him at this point.
Okay.
Okay. That'll hit though.
And that's my turn.
He's bloodied at this point. And that leads us to Tarek.
Okay. I can't get to him, but well, I'm going to rage. And can I take? Is there enough cover, like, to provide me a little bit of cover over in like this area?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. And that does, like, taking cover, does that count as like an action, or?
No. Cover's
I'm not
just
trying
like,
to hide. I'm just trying to get a
yeah,
little
you're
cover.
just taking advantage of the geography around you.
Okay, so I'm going to throw a javelin at him and then kind of go up there and try and take some cover.
Okay. I wanted to be that 20. Still, it'll hit.
Not great.
6 in for 3 damage there. You kind of move up into place. And before anything here, Tarek comes this stumbling down the hall. And it looks around, kind of snarls at you all, and goes, "Babies!" Turns to you here, Tarek, and swings this massive club at you.
Oh no. That's a big old boy.
Five total. Rage here.
That new thing hasn't shown up on initiative yet. Or does it go at the same time as Very Big Marauder?
Oh, that's a good point. There you go. This comes in and gives you a big old walloping spear here. Luckily he has a shield though.
Did he just walk away from Raj?
He did. Raj can give him an opportunity attack.
Yeah, buddy.
Stab his toes.
That'll be 8 Tarek.
Would he be getting sneak attack since it's on a different turn now?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's 3 piercing plus a sneak attack, Raj. If you choose to do so.
Take that.
For the last bit of damage.
Oh, nice. Sneak attack damage.
7. Tarek's looking a little bloodied up after garnering the attention of both these individuals near him. Should take us to Maldred.
Alright, I'm going to move up here. Oh shit, big fella. I realized I was like, I didn't see him. Oh shit. He is going to damage the orc here, I am going to put all the stops. I'm going to go Guiding Bolt. Level 1.
Yeah.
Do it. Come on, bastard.
That'll hit.
Oh, thank God. I was like, damn, I rolled bad.
Wow.
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 Almost 6
Incredible.
Board.
21 damage.
21.
Yeah. You sick puppy, you.
Yeah, I know. Damn. Yeah, I'll that's all I can do. I'll end my turn there.
Hey, you do have a spiritual weapon. Oh, but you already cast it.
Yeah.
Never mind. You already, I forgot. Sorry. Okay. On to Hugh here.
All right.
I love that as a picture of Hugh Grant.
It's great.
Sorry, Hugh, not Hugh Grant.
Hugh Jackman.
Thank you.
The Greatest Showman.
Yeah, it's from yep. That's where I got the idea from for the character. All right.
Pretty soon he pulls up Wolverine. Out of nowhere.
No. I gotta get to level 5 for that.
Oh, there's a level for that. Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a couple levels in Hexblade War.
Shit.
All right. Man, there's not really anywhere I can. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mirror Image on myself.
Okay.
So I go and hold up my cane and wave it in the air as I do. A handful of copies of myself magically appear in puffs of this purple smoke.
Ooh, that's
Check
cool.
that effect.
That's dope.
Now imagine if you're drunk.
Tripping on shrooms over here, dude.
And
what did you spec into multiple, man?
The guy's hitting his fucking monitor screen. What the fuck's going on with my monitor?
and who's gonna need it the most? I will give Bardic Inspiration to. Let's go with who should I hand this off to? Only got 2
Derek
more.
is pretty bloodied.
Yeah, give it to Tarek, I think. Woohoo, Tarek.
All right. There we go. And that is all I got.
Make sure I mark Targ as being inspired here. This is probably a point where we would put a pin in it for the night, guys, because I will wrap this up in the next 20 minutes.
Always during combat.
I know. I gotta keep you. I gotta keep you hooked for next week and make you want to come back.
It's always during combat.
Just remember this initiative order.
You won't have to remember it. Foundry does all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just like that ogre's pretty bloodied. I think I can kill it with another shot.
Oh, if only.
One more round of combat. One more round of combat.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. It's going to be definitely more than. You seem to think there's only 2 enemies here.
Let's just see.
And I'm just gonna leave it at that. But
For sure.
no, I'm like literally falling asleep in my cube over here,
Okay.
so
All
I'm kind of hurting right now.
I
Good
won't
session,
argue.
boys.
Yeah.
So good night, and I've got to go on and start playing and fix my payment method because it says that it wasn't able to charge me.
It happens. I'm not
So
sweating
let's
it.
make sure you get your money.
I appreciate it. You know me. I don't really go after anybody unless it's like an ongoing thing for a while. But thank you for owning and taking care of that so expeditiously for me.
Zeron, you were awesome today.
Thank you.
Yeah, you meshed in very well. I hope you've seen you can do some cool things on a BTT. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's a little
I've seen them. This is a little bit different, and I could definitely have some fun with one of these. And
yeah, it's like once you get it automated enough, because I have like scripts running in the background doing all this extraneous stuff, and it really just frees you up to like narrate the table a lot.
yeah, I would love to be able to do this, but I'm gonna have to get a PC set up before I can do this. I'm running all this off of a laptop right now.
Yeah, that could be a little bit of an issue there.
Yeah,
I don't
it was a
know.
little difficult.
People have run their Foundry servers off of like Raspberry Pis and shit. So I don't know. That's a whole different little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna head out, guys. I need to go take a break and get out of this chair.
Zeron, I was gonna say, dude, Rajin has the perfect theme song. You could play the fucking Pink Panther theme as he's stealing shit.
Yes,
That's perfect. I can put that on the soundboard. But yeah, I'll catch y'all next week, guys.
Yeah, guys, it was awesome.
Yep.
All right, have a good week, everybody.
Later, y'all.
I'll try to be back next week.